everyone, so today I've got your Mysterious Skin movie review. I would just like to say that I had no intention of seeing this movie, but I ended up seeing it just, randomly out of the blue. I found it on YouTube or whatever, and I decided to watch it, and I cannot believe I saw it. It was so good. I really didn't think I was going to like it, and I was just so impressed with everything, and I'm going to name off a few things why. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you what it's about, just in short. This movie is about these two kids that were on the same baseball team when they were kids, and they apparently got into something crazy with their coach, which sort of led to some, I don't know, I felt like this was kind of like a controversial sort of like subject to watch, but it's basically, sort of like about child abuse, and I mean, at least that's what I took from it, because you see, when they get older and they're sort of like off in their like separate lives. So the first person that the reason why I wanted to see this movie was because of Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I could not believe when I saw this movie just like how versatile he is. Like, I didn't think that he had it in him, but apparently he does. I'm not going to get into the details because I think you should just watch it for the movie that it is and just see how awesome it is, because I love this movie. I can't get enough of it, and I'm so happy I saw it, because at long last I found it and I saw it. So he apparently, his character gets into some weird stuff with men, and I think you know what that is. And I was like completely blown away. I was shocked. I was like, really? Like, he would do something like that? And at first, like, I took it as, like, oh, maybe it's just, like, some weird, like, repressed memory, like, he, like, definitely got into that stuff, when he was a kid, so now he's, like, doing it, like, when he's older. He's just a teenager in this movie, at least that's who he plays, a teenager. And then this other kid who was on, the baseball team with him, and he's now, like, older, and he's kind of a nerd, and he still has like these weird nosebleeds just like sporadically happening, and then he starts talking about getting abducted by aliens and then like probing him and doing all these weird things. And of course that's when I thought, okay, well, maybe that's a repressed memory that he just can't seem to face. And the one thing I really liked about this movie was that it was so mysterious, and hence the name of the title. I don't know if that was intentional, but it definitely had a little mystery within itself, because like, you never know, like, you don't know exactly, like, what happened. Like, you sort of think you know what happened, but then you watch it and you see the ending, and you, like, you finally understand what happened. And you just, like, you sort of feel for what the characters are going through, and especially, like, with Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character, and I'm sorry, I just can't get enough of his character, just, like, what he went through. And literally, there was a climax in this movie, and I saw that. So no pun intended, but I'm just saying, like, really just see, like, how these characters sort of, like, they're all, like, sort of shy and innocent, and then they go from this sort of, like, more adult-themed, like, attitude, I guess. I just really like that, how the characters sort of, like, changed, their personalities as the movie progressed, as well as just the underlying theme of, like, just being like very mysterious and you don't know what's going to happen. I was just also really impressed with the writing. I just thought like the script was brilliant, and I love it, and I don't know what else there is to say. It's just so amazing, and it was engaging, and I really liked that, because I didn't think I was going to like this movie, but then I was like watching it, and I just like, I felt for the characters, and I felt for like what they had gone through, and you just see all their emotions just sort of like coming together. And especially when the two guys meet, because they were apart for 10 years, I think they said in the movie. When the two guys come together and they meet each other after that long time, you sort of see that like connection building up again, and I think that's kind of like one of the messages like in the movie. I don't know what you guys think, but I just think just being together for the first time in years and trying to establish that kind of relationship, even if like at first like you didn't really understand, and of course they were kids, they were innocent, they didn't know what they were like getting, like, you know, they didn't know what they were up against, they didn't know what, you know, they had to deal with at the time. And then of course all these things started to happen and no one obviously knew what was going on except for them. And so I really like that. And of course I love the movie overall. I think you guys should definitely check this out if you haven't seen it, if you're a huge Joseph Gordon-Levitt fan, if you just love sort of like these mysterious sort of movies. And also Michelle Trachtenberg is in this movie. Just a little thing if you like her too. But so let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Mysterious Scan. Let me know if you guys liked it, and if you could understand about the movie. And you guys can also subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Trailer Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys